Attorney General Merrick Garland is among the first officials to put it plainly. Had law enforcement done what they were supposed to do at Robb Elementary,
lives would have been saved and people would have survived.
But the DOJ report identified flaws in the Texas Commission on Law Enforcement's guide for active shooter training. Months before the shooting, Uvalde School Police took a course that could have confused them about their responsibilities in such an emergency, the DOJ says.
The chaos and confusion that defined the law enforcement response while the shooter remained a threat also defined the aftermath of the shooting.
Because no one assumed command inside the school, the report says no one planned to care for the survivors. Ambulances rushed dead victims to the hospital while injured children boarded a bus with no medic bound for the city's civic center. One EMS crew carried a patient out of a classroom on a stretcher only to find another agency had taken their ambulance.
In the commotion, one adult victim was placed on a walkway, on the ground, outside to be attended to. She died there.
The report also describes authorities' failure to preserve the crime scene for investigation. The review says too many, quote, VIPs walked through the school for no real reason after the shooting, forcing forensic analysts there to restart their work. Evidence outside the school was soaked in a rainstorm that night. Days later, authorities found a device that allowed the shooter to fire his gun faster in a classroom trash can. It'd been moved from the floor.
The victims and survivors of the mass shooting at Robb Elementary on May 24th, 2022 deserve better.
The DOJ report includes hundreds of recommendations for law enforcement agencies meant to prevent a similar disaster. In Dallas, I'm Matt Houston.